Hello. Yeah, this is my new house now. Don't ask me how I got down here. It was kind of stressful. I don't want to talk about it. But we're here now, and I mean, we've got our chair, we've got our... Actually, we don't really have much. Yeah, I'm back to iron. Some stuff happened in a live stream, and the only diamond armor I've got is covered up by my chair. Yeah, this is how we're going to have to start this episode, and to be honest, it might be how we end it. But either way, welcome to episode 5 of Dalek Mod Survival. Hey everyone, I'm DT10 and welcome to episode 5 of Dalek Mod Survival, and we are starting over here in our big hole, which will hopefully soon be our base. And I mean, it kind of is, but obviously that's not how I'm planning to live. But yeah, like I said, we're kind of back to iron. All we've got is these diamond leggings and pretty much everything else is iron. In fact, literally everything else is iron. But thankfully, it's not like we're short on valuables. Thankfully, I have a completely full valuables chest, 2 TARDIS keys now, which is really, really nice. And I have a lot of enchanted books, like a lot. And a lot of books, and carrots, and firework rockets, which is really, really good. But as you can see from my inventory, I have a diamond sword and pickaxe now. And I also have a lot, and I've made progress on the base, and I've done some stuff with Pixel, and all of this has happened in between me talking about this and the last bit of my sentence over there. In truth, about half an hour has passed, and all of that time I thought I was recording, but I had my recording paused, and it's been an absolute nightmare, so I just ended my sentence that I thought I'd ended half an hour ago. Now, yeah, like I said, I've made a lot of progress over at my base, and hopefully my replay mod recording worked. You've gotta love not pressing the unpause button on your recording. But this is pretty much what I've done. I've just expanded this, and that's because this episode I want to make a lot of base progress. So I mainly want to expand it completely, hopefully enough to move into it, but I haven't actually revealed my plans for this yet. But as you can see, it's getting very, very big, and that's exactly what we want. That is really, really good, but it still has a lot of progress to be made. First of all, we need to get rid of a lot of this, we need to make it a lot more circular in shape, and there's a lot more that needs to be done in general. But the first thing I want to do for today is I want to mark out where the floor is going to be, because obviously this is very uneven, and it will stay quite uneven, but not quite as uneven as this. So I think saying as we've already gone this far down, we may as well level off this bit instead of that bit. And hopefully, if it will work, it's time for a mining time lapse. And there we go. This is what I've managed to do. So this is kind of where the floor's going to be. And I do just need to fill this in. Otherwise it will annoy me forever. But that's pretty much the basis. So obviously this is one block below. As I'm not going to have blocks like this in my actual build. This is one block below so that I can decorate the top layer. And it will look really, really nice. The next thing I've got to work out is where my circle actually ends. Because I don't want to just make a hole here, for example. Because that's not where our wall's going to be. It's going to be a lot further back. And in fact, it already is. So using my TARDIS, I'm just going to fly all the way up there and see what I can find out. Right, okay, so here's our circle. And I think the first one I'm going to be aiming for will probably be, I don't know, this side's going to be quite hard because we're obviously eventually going to hit the outside. Although, mind you, if we're just sticking to the circle, we might not. So I think the first one I'm going to be trying to do is the one that goes this side. So I think I'm going to be doing the one that will be about under here. So I need to go down from here, and I think I'll just tower down from about this block. But yeah, so I'm going to go down exactly here so that I know one block to the left will be where our circle ends. Just as I was digging down, I suddenly appeared in this TARDIS. I feel like Pixel wants to give me something. Yellow spiky cyber... Okay, I'm not even going to question it. Right, Pixel said the stuff's out here, and I assume it's this spacesuit. Oh dear, I just chucked it over there. But I think it's that spacesuit helmet, and actually, that's going to be really, really helpful. Right, yes. Would program space helmet. Keeps you safer in the acid rain. Be warned, acid rain will damage your suit. Air level 100%. Hey, that's good. Beautiful. It's a little tight, but, you know, it looks pretty good. Thank you very much, Pixel who has landed his tree in my starter base. But anyway, I was just trying to work out quite where I was, and now I need to get back up there. Right, hopefully I can find my hole, and fingers crossed it's just exactly where Pixel's TARDIS is. I think, if I can ever manage to get through it. Yes, so here is our hole. So we just need to go directly underneath Pixel's TARDIS. And actually, there's not very far to go at all. That's kind of really good. So if we just tower through here, we should be about where we need to be. Yes, so this is the floor. That's actually really, really good. That's not very far away, as in it's only 3 blocks. So we kind of need to excavate this bit before we can carry on. So that's our wall. Now I'm kind of tempted to go around the whole thing and mark out where it will be, just to see how much left we need to actually explode. But I don't think I will for now. That's not what we're trying to do. Although I will just go across for this one. So that's 2 more this way, I think, because the circle has 7 blocks in the middle. I'll go up there in my TARDIS and check that fact in a minute. But that's pretty much all I need to do. So now what I need to do is just make a little hole here. In fact, I can actually fill them in, as that will be the floor. Which now means I need to go even higher with this. I love mining. That was very sarcastic, just in case you're wondering. Right, that should be good though. I'm not sure quite how much I want to do. I might just block these 2 off. I don't know why, it just seems like I should. But I'm now just going to go this way a little bit. And from about here, I'm already past this. So I think I'll leave 2 blocks. Yeah, I think I'll leave 2 blocks. And then I'll go this way as well. So what I'm just creating here is basically a mini cave. And for now, it will just be a bit square. Although I could use some more TNT to explode it. No, I think for now, I will just dig it out. And I can always replace my pickaxe if it gets too damaged. Right, yeah, so these ones are a bit smaller by quite a long way. So all I really want to go is about this far back. And I sort of want to curve it round as well. So I'll just have 3 blocks at the back here. Then I'll go like this and hopefully create a bit of a good shape. My inventory is getting very cluttered. But in case you're wondering, the reason I'm picking up all of this cobblestone is because obviously this is my starter base. And I'm quickly starting to realize this is going to take a long time. And I might not ever even be able to reach my proper base, making progress on that. But if I do, I need a lot of cobblestone. And I might even grab some of this andesite while I'm here. Because there seems to be a lot of it. In fact, I don't know why I just chucked out that chest. We could maybe put all of this in that. There we go, a very temporary block chest. Lovely. Right, so this is the hole I've got for now. And it's pretty basic, and it definitely needs some decorating. But the question is, now when I say decorating, by the way, I kind of just mean cobblestone. But the question is, do I go like this, and I just put it there like this? Or do I go 1 layer back? Taking a look at this, I'd say this is probably a good size. Now, this one will probably be the bedroom, so I think it can be a little bit smaller. But I do actually think I want to extend this up by 1 more. There we go, that's a bit better. It's got some more shape now too. So I think I'll fill all of this in. But what I'm quickly realising is I either should have got a silk touch pickaxe or I should have left some of the stone in here. Mind you, it's more or less all andesite, so it doesn't particularly matter. Now, this will look very ugly for now, but obviously it's a cave. It's pretty much going to be made out of cobblestone. And this is why I didn't let all the cobblestone despawn. Right, for this wall, I remember to leave a little bit of smooth stone in. And that's a bit more what it's going to look like. You can see it's miles better than this. But saying as I don't have silk touch yet, this is what we've got for now. And once I block that in, it's actually a pretty good space. And obviously, this will be filled in. It's just my temporary blocks chest. This is sort of what I'm planning for all of them. Now, what I wish is if we were a couple of versions later and we had lanterns. But that's not going to be possible. So I'm going to have to find a way around it. Lighting is definitely going to be an issue, though. I'm thinking potentially some sort of thing with grey glass or light grey stained glass and then a light source behind it. I'm not too sure yet, but we can work with that later. What I mainly want to do is move some of my stuff down here so that we can actually live down here. I've just noticed he's given me NASA spacesuit leggings as well. But anyway, I've just realised I should have probably cleared out my inventory if I want to bring stuff. I guess for now, I'll just get my bed. Here we go. Feels very strange to be destroying that, but now I just need to not die. There we go, we're back, and I'm just going to put my bed right here for now and set my spawn point. But that's more or less this room done, for at least for now. So obviously I'm going to be texturing it a bit more in the future. I'm probably going to make it bigger. I'm going to make it look a lot more natural. I kind of want to raise the roof height as well. But this is the basics of what we're going to be doing for this whole build. So once this side's cleared out and this side matches as well, it's going to be a bit more circular. And we're going to have one of these on this one, and this one as well. And maybe even some ones diagonally, and then they're all going to come up to meet in the middle where the big circle will be. And the big circle will kind of be the exit, because fingers crossed I'll have an elytra when I start using this base properly. But I think for now I'm just going to have to use my TARDIS. At least I don't have to craft ladders. So the next one I kind of want to do is a farm. So I'm going to do a very similar thing to this, but I'm going to do it on a lot bigger of a scale. And I kind of want them all to be the same, which is why I might expand this one in the future. But I guess I'll do it over here because it kind of makes sense for them to be parallel for now. And this one has the most space cleared out by a mile. I mean, we could do it over there, but that's just annoying. So I've just gone into a creative test world to try and build what I want to use for my farm, and this is the design I've come up with. Now it's pretty simple, it's pretty basic. You've just got all the things I have to hand currently, which is my potatoes, my carrots, the main one, and obviously my wheat. Now obviously in this world I had the random tick speed set very, very high so that it could grow, but with this roof it isn't too quick, and I also might have to do something about these drips. But yeah, speaking of the drips, the reason they're there is because if you come up here, you've got where I want to move my sugarcane farm to. So I want to basically have this as multi-layered farm, and that sugarcane's missing. But anyway, so this roof just goes up to how high the sugarcane can grow. And once again, I had the random tick speed up really high, so it grew really, really quickly. But obviously, with this roof in place and not much light, it grows fairly slowly. But that's not too bad because we don't need a constant supply. And as you can see, it's a lot bigger than what I currently have for my bedroom design. And that's why I've also got the one over here behind me. We've got this new design, by the way, for the entrance. But speaking of that design, I've sort of followed it and made a new type of bedroom. So this is obviously a lot bigger and it fits a lot better with that style. And so I think it's time to build it in Dalek Mod Survival. But first, we need a lot of cobblestone. So we are back on the Dalek Mod Survival server and it's so small. Yeah, I'm definitely going to expand this at some point. Now, first of all, like I did with the other one, I need to fly up and see where the circle ends so that I can tower down once again. Oh, we already did this side. Did we? I'm very confused. No, okay, we definitely didn't. I got the side wrong. Oh, and this is the side with the big hole behind it. That might come as a bit of a problem. Although, equally, it might not be too bad, because we do need a lot of light for our farm. But I'm just going to tower down here and see where we end up. Hopefully, it will be pretty close to where we've already exploded. Right, so that's actually really, really good. So it just comes down one layer behind. So we just need to mine out this layer and a bit round here and we'll be pretty much good to go. There we go, perfect. And then the middle point is actually here. So this is where we're going to be building our doorway. And I don't even have a crafting table down here or even any wood to craft one. Yeah, we definitely need to go back up there. There we go, we finally have a crafting table and 36 wood to spare. Right, now I need to work out how to make walls, and I'm pretty sure it's just like that. Yeah, perfect. I need a couple more than 6, though. In fact, 12 will probably do. Right, so here's the middle, so instantly this is off-center, and it's kind of annoying. But that doesn't particularly matter, because it actually gives it a pretty good cavey feel. So I'm pretty sure I need to mine all of these blocks, and I need to go cobblestone up there, and then 2 wall blocks like that, and then do the same on this side. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. This entrance is getting bigger than I expected. Actually, that really doesn't look bad at all, so I'm definitely going to replicate that on this side as well. There we go, I'd say that's pretty good. Now, obviously, it's a bit on the cramped side, but that's because we haven't got rid of all the blocks around it. And building this, I've just remembered we have a floor here, so I built this one block too low. And that is really annoying, but I guess we have to move it. There we go, I'd say that's pretty good. That is raised 1 block up, and it's directly centered with that one, and it's starting to come together really nicely, but this one now definitely needs expanding with its new entryway. But back to that in a second, because we've got to work on this one. And the next thing I need to do is just excavate this entire area, so I think it's probably time to do some mining off camera. Mining off camera has commenced. So this is what I have ended up with. Now obviously this is still a long way from being done and the main problem is the roof, but I'll get to that in a second. All of this dirt has been laid out because I got a little bit carried away and laid out all of the dirt and a lot of the walls instead of just mining it. But I'd say I've done a pretty good job. But like I said, the problem really is the roof, and that is that this is actually the cobblestone, so I should be replacing all of this with cobblestone, and that's quite how high the roof goes, so that's a lot to go all the way around, and so all of this needs getting rid of, and that sounded terrifying. Upon quick inspection, there's been an explosion, and to be completely honest with you, it's in a really, really good place. Of all of the mesa to explode, that is definitely where I'd want to do it. But I guess we're just going to have to play with mob griefing, because I say it every time I find one of these, and there's a lot of them, by the way, because mobs can fight each other, but I say this every time that we need to fix it. But I guess, to be completely honest, we'll just play with it. At least creepers are turned off. So, back to this. My problem is, it's very, very high. So, what I think I'm going to do is raise it down by a block, like this. So, I'm going to put in all the cobblestone here instead of up there. But obviously, the problem with that is, this is exactly the same level. In fact, it's even higher, as you can see from that. That's the height that is over over there. But obviously that's very high because it steadily slopes upwards. So what I'm going to do is create a bit of a middle piece. So it will come up and then come down the other side. But that still means we've got a lot of excavating to do. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I'm using stone pickaxes now. It was just a waste to use the diamond one. Although switching back to iron is so nice. In fact, I'm just going to keep iron for now. Hold on a minute. That's exactly the same height as that one over there. I don't know where I've gone wrong, but somehow I've ended up with then the same height anyway. So I may as well carry on. I mean, it's one block lower. Maybe I just went one block too high. But I may as well just carry on with this. Forget everything I've just said in the last 2 minutes. We're doing the old design. There we go. The roof is now all in place. And this place is really starting to come along. But now I've got to sort out the walls. And actually, there's not too much to do. It will just be a little bit annoying. But then I need a very powerful hoe. And a lot of carrots, potatoes, and seeds. But we'll get to that in a minute. Because for now, I'm going to mine all of this out. And by the way, with regards to texturing, like I said, I won't be doing this for a while. Because I want the silk touch first to get all these smooth stone. And think about it, I probably should have left it in. But the reason I haven't for this one, thinking ahead of time, is probably because I don't know how much texturing I want to do. Because to be honest, it doesn't look too bad just as cobblestone. But let me know what you think in the comments. What I'm definitely going to do using some cobblestone walls and maybe even some iron bars is have some stuff hanging from the ceiling because I think that'll look really nice. If only we had lanterns, then I could actually have my light from the ceiling instead of these horrible torches. To be honest, you'll probably hear me complaining about lanterns almost this entire series, but there you go. There we go, that is all the walls completed, and I've just added in the torches now, and this place is really coming along. But like I said, the next thing to tackle is actually making this useful, because obviously right now it's doing absolutely nothing. Before that though, I need a bucket, and I may as well craft one with my 3 iron I have here. But I need to make an infinite water source down here, because otherwise this is going to take a very long time, and I will need multiple buckets. Thankfully, there's a water pool really nearby at the top of the mesa, so we can just fly our TARDIS here twice, and then we have an infinite water source down there, and that will be all we need. There we go, second bucket in here, and this is an infinite water source, so we can now take as much water as we want. But now I need to work out where my water holes are. Right, there's one here, and this is going to annoy me if I don't do this. I just need to place dirt under there, so it looks a little bit nicer. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's one there. That's then another one here, I think, and I will place some dirt there. Lovely. Another one here, and I'm pretty sure there's another one here. And I'm pretty sure there's another one there. One back here, or finally, or at least I think this is all of them, a final one here. And that is all of our water done. We now need a hoe. And to be completely honest, saying as I have gold in my inventory and we have a lot of gold in the mesa, I may as well make a gold hoe. I mean, I know the durability isn't great, and I know it'll run out very quickly, but we can always craft a second or even third one. Oh, brilliant. I just discovered what happens with farmland. So I sort of took this into consideration. There is more cobblestone underneath there because when you hoe farmland, it goes a pixel underneath like that. So this is actually a new cobblestone block. You can see the boundary there. But I didn't quite consider all of this. So I'm going to have to place dirt under there at some point, and that's going to be very annoying. And our hoe's already broken. To be honest, I have no idea why I thought a golden hoe was a good idea. It has no durability, and it doesn't even go any quicker. We may as well just use a stone one. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That was a waste of gold. But then again, I think we have some to waste. Right, now, like I said, I need to go under here. I can always hoe that one back later. And I just need to place dirt underneath all of here. And hopefully I can reach most of it from where I am now. Right, I think that's the first layer done. Yep, and you can completely see the difference. Instead of looking like it's floating, it just looks like it's really in the ground. And I'm then going to do the same for this one. Right, I think, oh, just with this one as well, I think that's it. Oh, and I discovered you can place them under there. So I've just done this layer as well, and that's the farm pretty much done. We now need to wait for these to all turn wet, and we also need to go and get the seeds. Oh, and by the way, in case you're wondering, my blocks chest is completely full. I've just come back to my house to get the seeds and the potatoes and everything else we need. And I've just seen this. This is all I've got from Pixel. Tip, make a Londsdaleite pick using titanium and Londsdaleite. I'm never going to be able to pronounce that, by the way. And enchant it with Infinity's chanting table. Oh my word. He's given us 2 titanium ore, Londsdaleite, radiation pills, 9 classic TNT. Oh well, it will still do. 15 flint. That's a lot. 12 redstone. That's a lot. Okay, so 2 titanium ingots and 3 Londsdaleite. Right. How do I do that? Oh, and that's a lot of achievements. That's exciting. I think I need to smelt up the ore as far as I'm aware. Yeah, that smelts. I don't know how long it takes to smelt. I guess we'll just use some sticks. Aha! Yes, that smelts into the ingots. That's good. That's exactly what we want. And then we can craft a pick. That's really, really good. I didn't know you can enchant them as well. That's awesome. 2 titanium ingots. 3 Londsdaleite. I guess we'll go with that. And we've got a purple pickaxe. I'm just going to call it that. That is cool though. Right, as far as I'm aware though, it's got really, really little durability. So I don't want to use it for anything at all. I want to get to Infinity's enchanting table as quickly as possible, and there's a skeleton. But before that, I'm just going to store it safely away in one of my chests. I'm also going to grab these carrots to plant. Well, that was very unexpected, but thank you very much, Pixel. I will definitely take the classic TNT as well. Right, I'm just looking around for my potatoes, and I can't seem to find them. I've got the carrots and the wheat seeds, but I can't... Oh, my potatoes are in my inventory. Oh, brilliant. Oh, well, that's fine. We will go back there now, and we will get these planted, and that will pretty much be our farm complete. Right, hopefully all of our farmland is wet now. Yes, perfect. Right, so first of all, we've got wheat seeds on the first row. Then we've got carrots on the middle one. This is the important one. And then finally, we've got potatoes on the top one. And I think we've got enough to complete it, hopefully. Oh, you're kidding me. 1 potato short. That's very, very annoying. I guess we'll just have to wait for them to grow. That's not a reassuring sign. Oh, I didn't think about this. Yeah, I had some lighting issues and I wasn't sure if they were fixed or not. But basically, obviously, a plant can only grow if there's so much light. And I guess the light level here is too low. The light's... How is the light 0? The light's 0 everywhere. I'm extremely confused. How's the light 0? That's so... The light's 10 now. And then the light's 0. I'm so confused. What is going on? And then it's 14, 13, 0. Why is the light 0? I'm so confused. I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on this. And I've planted the wrong one. But yeah, I'm not sure if we can hide any torches under here or something. I'm really not sure. It all worked when I tested it in the creative test world. So I'm not quite sure what's wrong there. But I guess that's fine for now? I mean, I'm not too sure, but we will leave it. We finally have our farm, and it is looking really, really cool. But now I want to craft some of those cobblestone walls, like I said. Oh, that was absolutely terrifying. I don't know where that fell from, but that's a risk we're going to have to do something about at some point. Right, we have the cobblestone walls, though, and it's so hard not to step on these. But we need to go, I'm just going to go 2 down like that. 1 there. It doesn't really matter where I'm placing them, by the way. I'm just going to go a little bit random. I'm going to need a couple more than I crafted. There we go. A bit hanging from the ceiling. And I might add some iron bars in the future. And obviously I'll texturize it. But that is pretty much our farm done. And that's our first proper room done. Now, I really want to redo this one because you can instantly see the difference. This is kind of the effect I was going for. And then you just got this one. And it's pretty bad. And that is this room fully completed. And that's this room at least completed for now. And actually, that's our time in the base today over. We have made a lot of progress today on the base. And I'm really, really happy with how it's turned out. Well, I mean, how this one's turned out. Not too pleased with that one. It's just occurred to me that this is going to be a much bigger job than I originally thought. I think I might have to invest in some shulker boxes before I start moving all my stuff. So yeah, instead of that for now, what I actually want to focus on is this new pickaxe. Now, I never realised we were getting this. This is completely unplanned. I haven't even told Pixel I've seen it yet. But I want to go and enchant it over at Infinity Crusher's enchanting table, because that was what Pixel said I could do. And to be completely honest, I had no idea you could even enchant them. So fortune, efficiency, and unbreaking. Now, I really want to go with the unbreaking, because this only has 50 durability. But I need 30 levels, and that's quite a lot. So I think I'll hold out for that one, because I also don't want to go with the efficiency. Now, I mean, I do still want the efficiency, but obviously, as it's an enchanting table, I can only do one or the other. But actually, the next thing I want to do is use Infinity Crusher's Anvil. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to see if I can combine the Protection 1 with my leggings, which already have Protection 1. Now, I don't think I can, but if I can, it would be amazing. Right, so what happens if I do this? Protection 2. Okay, I am definitely doing that. That is amazing. Thank you very much. Protection 2, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. These are getting more overpowered every day. So that's really good. We got some enchanting going, or at least we enchanted our leggings, and hopefully we'll be able to enchant the pickaxe at some point. But I next want to head over to the community island, because I would like to get a horse. You see, I have a saddle. I thought I had it in my inventory for a second, but I don't. And I also have some diamond horse armor, so I think a horse would be really, really nice to get. Although, I don't know if I want to get a skeleton horse or not, because obviously you can't put armor on a skeleton horse. But it would be very, very cool if there's still any here. Oh, that's annoying. I don't think there are. They must have despawned. It has been a very, very long time since I saw them. Yeah, I think they've despawned, and I can't see any horses either, so this might have been a bit of a waste of a journey. Although, mind you, I actually don't think it was, because you see, next episode, I haven't really talked about what I want to do, but what I do want to do is make my first shop, and actually the first shop of the whole island. So currently this is still kind of just Spawn Island, but I want to change that. And, yeah, this may come as a bit strange, but I'm going to burn the whole forest down, and I'm also apparently going to burn myself. But the reason I'm going to do this is so because temporarily we turned fire tick on, and the reason we did that is for this exact reason, to burn down all of the trees in Community Island, because there's no actual buildings here. There's nothing built other than Pixel's starter base, which he's now moved out of, and I keep lighting myself on fire. So yeah, we turned fire tick on, which means fire will spread to hopefully all of these trees, and clear out a really good area. And obviously because this is an island and there's nothing on it, it really doesn't make a difference. There's no way it can spread across the ocean. Hopefully anyway. I'm hoping I don't regret this. I don't think I will. It was something that Pixel Who was going to do a while back anyway, and I said he could, so I think it's probably fine. But let's light this entire forest on fire. That sounds so wrong, but you know, it's Minecraft, it's acceptable. There we go, my flint and steel has broken, and let's see what damage has been done. Ah! That's not a good sign. Apparently nothing. Hang on a minute. Right, I ran the command again, and I think it's probably fixed. Now, this might look horrendous, but this is exactly what we wanted, and I might have to come here again with another flint and steel. But I think I'm just going to go AFK somewhere a little more safe than in the trees as they're burning, and just hopefully get as many as we can burnt down. I think I might go in the ocean. Better safe than sorry. I never thought I'd say that about something on Dalek Mod Survival, but still, I think it's just started raining, which is not very good, because I can't remember if fire still works in the rain, and I'm not sure, but I have started a replay mod time-lapse, so hopefully we'll be able to see what happens, even if I can't. Right, so it's been a couple of minutes, and I'm not sure what's happening up here. And that's not a good sign. Yeah, I'm pretty sure fire does not work in the rain. Well, that's a bit annoying. I mean, it's expected, but still a little bit annoying. Although, we got a lot of damage done, which is actually really, really good. So, I just thought I'd hop into my TARDIS and see what's happened, because my replay mod thing isn't quite working. But that actually looks really, really good. That's cleared a lot, and I didn't even think it would clear as much as it has. Now, obviously, there's still a lot of forest to go, and we still need to cut down a lot of the trees. But I think that's done a really, really good job, and we can start planning out next episode where we want to build our shop. However, there's a problem with building a shop, and that's that you need something to sell. And I'm not quite sure what I want to sell. You see, obviously, we live in a mesa, so it would be pretty good if we could sell terracotta. But then again, any one of the survivors could just come over to us and just say, oh, I'd like some terracotta, please, and just steal as much as they want. And it wouldn't even be stealing, because it's obviously not our biome, it just exists. So I don't think that would be the best thing to sell. But ahead of next episode, I'd massively appreciate it if you could leave some ideas of what you think we should sell in the shop in the comments down below. Because obviously, it needs to be something that people would want to buy, but it also needs to be something that we have a lot of. And, well, right now, we don't have much. But, you know, it needs to be something we have, so don't go suggesting full diamond tools. But yeah, like I said, that's for next episode, and we are back over here at the base, and this is where we're going to finish up for today. So, I really, really hope you've enjoyed this episode of Dalek Mod Survival. It's been a bit of a grindy one, we've done some tasks that needed doing, but I think it's all come out really, really well. We've built this farm behind us, we did some exploding over here at the base, we even did some work over at the community island, and we somehow managed to get a very purple looking pickaxe. So, if you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like or comment, and if you'd like to see the rest of the series, then please subscribe. But I've been DT10, and I will see you in the next episode.